Okay, let's get right to it. I want to start by saying I am not a trained professional. Any advice that is given on this channel and in any video is my personal opinion or my personal experience. I do not suggest that you try or change anything about your lifestyle or diet before you consult with a healthcare professional. Now that my disclaimer is out of the way, I have been trying to record this video all morning and I've been having difficulty, so I'll try to hurry up and get through it. I had somebody write me and she wants to remain anonymous, but I'm going to jump right in. We'll call her Calories in California. This is about calories and how important they are, and I want you guys to get a pen, paper, or a calculator so that you can figure out your own information. Her stats are she's 25, she's 5'5", 362 pounds. Basically, her issue is that she's been on her weight loss journey for 40 days. She walks, I think she said 1 mile in about 1 hour, 4 days a week. And she was disappointed because she's only lost about 1 or 2 pounds, give or take. So I'm going to help her understand and help us all understand how important calories are and why she lost that little bit of weight. She said that she changed her diet somewhat and that she was walking, which was something she was never doing before. So she's really bummed out because nothing changed. Here's the gist. I'm going to go kind of fast, so just rewind it and rewatch it if you need to. But 3,500 calories is equal to 1 pound. You take your weight and multiply it times 3,500. Which in this case, I'll do hers. So all the numbers I give will be hers specifically, but then you can do it yourself. 362 pounds times 3,500 calories is equal to 1,267,000 calories. All I did was convert your weight into calories. Next, I'm going to divide those calories by 365, which is days, and that's 3,471 calories per day roughly, and 24,000 and just say 300 calories in 7 days. Basically what that means is you have to consume that much or that many calories in order to maintain a weight of 362 pounds. That's a lot of calories per day. Meaning that you may have cut down from what you were doing, but you still have a really high calorie count. Now let's factor in the fact that you have to burn 3,500 calories more than you take in food in order to burn 1 pound, which explains why you only lost 1 or 2 pounds in that long period of time. The reason being is because for your age, height, sex, and weight, if you walk for 1 mile for 1 hour, you will burn 400 calories. Well, 400 times 4 days a week means that you burned about 1,600 calories per week and 6,400 calories per month. If you divide that by 3,500, which is the amount to burn 1 pound, you only would lose 1.8 pounds per month, which explains your current weight loss situation. Now, let's change up your stats a bit. Let's say that you drop down to 2,000 calories per day, which would make it 14,000 calories per week and 56,000 calories for 4 weeks. Do not count 30 days. Do not count months. Count weeks. It always helps. Well, with those stats of cutting down 2,000 calories, what you have done is now cut yourself down to you're down 10,300 calories less than you were prior to in 1 week, and 41,000 and about 200 calories in 4 weeks, less than what you were taking in at first, and that's just your take-in with no exercise. So with no exercise, just by decreasing your calories from what you were doing at first, you would lose 2.94 pounds per week and about 11.77 pounds per 4 weeks. Now let's say that you include exercise and you bump it up a notch. Let's say you do 2 miles, 1 hour for 4 days a week. That would bring you to 760 calories burned instead of the 400 calories you were burning the last time. Well, that means that you burned 3,040 calories a week, and you burn, if you do that in 4 weeks, it would be 12,160 calories, which means at the end of the 4 weeks with exercise, you would lose, 3.47 pounds. If you combine that with the lower calorie diet that you are on, in those 4 weeks, you would lose 15.24 pounds. Now, I know that was a lot of adding, and I hope everybody understood it. And if you don't, then maybe when I finally get a website, I'll be able to post the formula so that you can use them. But this will be helpful for once you reach your weight loss goals as well, because when you get to the goal of the weight you want to be able to maintain it and not continue to gain weight. So you need to know how many calories you should take in daily so that you can maintain whatever weight it is. But if you're at a high weight and you don't lose, it's because you're consuming that first equation that I told you. So you should speak to your healthcare professional about dropping down some calories. About 1,500 to 2,000 calories will get you some good results without exercise, and add the exercise in there, it'll be great. Then you have to consider the fact that you burn calories doing everything: sex, sleep, washing dishes, etc. So I wrote down a website that I use to calculate some calories burned when I'm trying to help other people. So the website was www.healthstatus.com, and you put in your weight, your age, your height, your sex, and all of that, and what activities you did, and it'll calculate what you will burn. Also, I've mentioned this several times, I'll mention it again, that the less you weigh, the less amount of calories that you burn when you do activity. Therefore, as you lose weight, it is harder for you to burn as many calories as when you were heavier. The best thing to do, and what I do, is I add weight on. I use wrist weights, leg weights, weight vests, and whatever I can to add on what I've lost so that I can maximize my workout or cleaning my house or whatever it is. I'm currently at a weight stall. Well, actually, my weight stall went away this morning. But I was at a weight stall because I've been ill for the last maybe 4 or 5 days, and I've been having dizzy spells, and I passed out twice. My doctor, I'm supposed to go to the doctor on Tuesday to check on that, but I didn't wear my sauna suit, and I didn't do any extra weights because I want to make sure that I'm healthy and everything's going good. I really think that, it has to do with, one, I hardly ever sleep, like ever. And two, stress, and my blood pressure used to be a little high, but now it's what I think is low. So that may have something to do with it. So in any event, if you add on weight, then it'll help you burn weight and calories, quicker. And you can maximize, which will stop you from plateauing. Next week on Wednesday, we will discuss calories again, but this time I'll help you with daily calories, foods, swap-portunities, and things of that nature so that you can get on some sort of regimen. But remember to check with your healthcare professional before then. If you're on a low-calorie diet, the one more thing I'll say is make sure about every 10 days that you boost up the calories about 300 calories more than what you normally do. What that does is throws your body into shock, and when you go back down, it'll keep you from spiking, plateauing, and it also helps with people with thyroid problems. I'm rushing because I don't have that much time on my cell phone camera. I had to record in the bathroom.